All right, so I imported random, which is a module in Python. It allows me to utilize some of the features like random.choice, random.sample. I'm using sample in this case, which we'll see later. Import sys, same thing. I want to be able to utilize sys.exit, which will effectively stop the program or stop the Python script once I do an EOF, which is an end of function. I'll explain that a little bit later as well. The next thing that I did here was I created a list of keytones. These are keytones within the Nashville Number System. Really, it's just the number system. I don't know who decided that this was based out of Nashville, Tennessee, but you know, that's also the reason why I did Nashville and Tennessee, which is the file in which is under Nashville.py being the name of the program. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. The advanced keytones is another list that I have that's going to be used only if I select a level of difficulty of 5. You'll see that a little bit later down here in the code. But 12 keytones, all of the flats, and all of your do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti's, every note in between. All right, and then I did a while true, a loop, because I want this program to continually prompt me for a level of difficulty. That way I don't have to, you know, rerun the program every single time I go through one iteration. I want it to continue to prompt me until I do an end of function. So here, what do we have next? So the first thing that it's going to do is request an input. So that's me. It's going to prompt the user, which is me, select the level of difficulty between 1 and 5. If I put in anything that's not 1 or 5, let's just, you know, test this out. Python.py. All right, if I put in a 9, it's going to prompt me again. If I put in an 8, if I put in a D, if I put in A, if I put in, you know, anything that's not in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is going to prompt me like we just saw over here. Alrighty, and if I do something that's 1, 2, 3, 4, the number that I input, level select, is going to be the sample number. So if I put in 3, it's going to give me 3 keytones that I'm supposed to follow. 2, 5, 4. If I put in 4, obviously it's going to give me 4. If I do 2, it's going to give me 2. Now, here's where we get to the tricky part. Now, I have an elif over here for 5. If I, the user, input 5 for the level of difficulty, it's going to spit out 4 keytones, right? By default, it's just going to be 4. 4 is the number of keytones that it's going to spit out to me, and it's going to come from this list over here. So it's a little bit more tricky. So here we have the flat 6, 1, 5, flat 5. Let's run it again. We have the flat 7, 3, 2, flat 5. And I did some exception handling, value errors, syntax errors, just to be able to catch any inputs that, you know, may, you know, cause the program to, you know, do something crazy. And then I have an EOF. Now in Linux, it's Control D for your EOF. In Windows, it's Control Z. So if I do Control Z, it's going to stop the program and it's going to spit this out to me. Practice makes perfect. Just a little bit of encouragement for me at the end of practice to kind of keep on going. And there you have it. Let me know if you guys have any more questions. Peace.